Hi, this is the host of Bravo's Celebrity Poker Showdown and professional poker player, Phil Gordon. Thank you for joining me for my 2005 World Series of Poker podcast, brought to you by ExpertInsight.com. My new poker instructional DVD is available exclusively online at ExpertInsight.com. Get the DVD and get inside the mind of a pro. You only see my hole cards as I play at the final table, but you hear each and every thought I have while making winning decisions at No Limit Texas Hold'em. And now, from the Rio in Las Vegas, the 2005 World Series of Poker. Marcel, you got 15,000. You're at the end of the second level? And how's your table?
It's good. It's very playable.
Yeah?
Yes.
You got any good cards so far?
Yeah, I got some ace kings. I didn't get big hands, really big hands. I didn't get the easy hands, but I got a few hands to make big decisions.
Yeah.
I had somebody had ace king and they flopped him king 5-4. I give him a check. He checks it. The turn card was a jack. I bet 1,500. He calls me and the river card comes at 4. Pair the board.
That's a good card for you.
It's a very good card. I bet him 2,500 and he raised all in 15,000 more. And I looked at him and I gave him pocket jacks. And showed my ace king after thinking, and I'm with my hand.
Good fold.
And I say, show me it's a bluff, make me look ridiculous. And then he never showed the hand. So that was good. So I sat down free rolling. I find ace king in position and they get me for 600 and make it 2,000.
Yeah.
And the guy came over the top for all my money.
So you call?
And I call him quick. And he looked at me like, what? So he showed me ace queen.
Nice.
And I said, ace king, I just don't want to get unlucky. He said he thought that I might have kings. And then I said, what? And then you think I pass? He said, well, you know, I thought I can get you off the hand playing like this. I said, if you think I have kings, it was a little bit strange how he told it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I beat him for trying to bully with an ace in his hand. And it was a good hit. So that gave me 15,500 again.
All right.
But it's nice to hit sometimes. Sometimes
your hand holds up, yeah.
You know that.
All right, go get him, bud.
Another time, very nice your video.
Oh.
I will use it because I'm working on mine.
Yep.
And I have some edges where it's very nice.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, Marcel, see ya.
Thank you.
It's Marcel Luske, 10th place finisher last year at the World Series of Poker. We are about 4 hours in. Howard Letter has about 18,000. Phil Ivey's still in the field. 1,800 players started today. Looks like another full house down here. Tons and tons of people around. Craziness. Just complete nuts. Fans everywhere. Some big stacks, some small stacks, but we're only 4 hours in today. Sammy Farha got a lot of chips yesterday. He's up to about 160,000 or so. My buddy Rafe made a good comeback. He's got about 20,000. And my tilt boyfriend Steve Miranda in his first World Series of Poker has managed 42,000. He got run over by the deck with about 2 hours left in the day yesterday. I'm still not feeling all that great about my performance. God only knows what would have happened if I'd have folded those 2 jacks yesterday, but I'm not going to let it affect my outlook. I know that I can play better than I played, and I also know that I can get better cards than I was dealt. So for now, I'm just going to be down here reporting on the World Series of Poker instead of playing in it. Doesn't make me happy to do that, of course, but at the same time, that's the only choice that I have right now. So I'm going to learn from that experience and move on. Anyway, I'm going to look around for a couple of players, try to get a couple of interviews, and then get out of here. I'm going out with a bunch of friends tonight, going to the piano bar at New York, with Rafe and a couple of his family and a couple of other friends that I have into town. It'll be good to get away from the poker for a little while. Tomorrow starts day 4 at the World Series. There'll be about 1,800 players left in the field at that point, and that's going to be a very, very interesting time down here. So anyway, let me look around for a couple players, and that'll be it for the day. Okay, you know what? I've changed my mind. Instead of looking around for players that are at the table, what I've decided to do is walk through the Lifestyle Show. Lifestyle Show is a convention hall here at the Rio where they have tons of booths set up with products of all sorts. So just going to walk around and give you a brief sampling of some of the poker products that are out and about. One of the first booths I see is the Poker Exchange, Everything Poker. It looks like a poker internet portal, and some DVDs there. Trademark Poker is selling the the Phil Locke, Phil Helmuth, Eric Lindgren, Antonio Spandiari jerseys. Those look pretty cool. And chipsets and all that kind of stuff. Bluff Magazine has a huge section here. Flat screen TVs, looks like a 20-foot by 40-foot banner. They were one of the sponsors for Expert Insight. Cool. Dead Money Biz has some really skanky-looking T-shirts and stuff. There are, let's see, what else we got? Matt Savage, SavageTournaments.com is here with a booth talking about hosting players and such, and poker tournaments. On stage here at the Lifestyle Show is the Players Network, PlayersNetwork.com, where they have a bunch of shows. I actually did one of the TV shows today. I think they're syndicated on Comcast and cable networks. Wayne Allen Root, one of the best gamblers in the world, is there doing a show for them right now. Elsewhere, Field of Dreams, a bunch of sports memorabilia. See those stores everywhere. They've got a booth here. Chris Ferguson's in a booth with Top Pair magazine, doing something or other, talking to the top pairs. Top Pairs is a magazine started by a Playboy model with, let's just say, a very nice pair. And it features women and poker. Might have to talk to Chris about that. Sure, I'll sign your poster. 1 second, I got to sign a poster. Okay, autograph is over. Is Brian Ballsbaugh? How's it going?
Podcast?
Yes, podcast. You want to say anything about any products you're pimping?
If you have a product and Phil Gordon's not pimping it, you have no chance to sell it.
That's not true. Brian represents 25. Well, how many is 25 or 40 of the best poker players in the business?
11.
Only 11? People have been jumping ship on you?
No, I've fired a few people.
Oh, okay.
I'm looking for world-class poker players who are willing to work.
Ah, well, there are not many of those.
But Phil Gordon is the hardest working man in poker right now.
No doubt about that. There's no question
Seriously,
about
there's
that.
no question about
No
it.
question.
Zane LeGrand's working hard. Howard Letter's working hard.
Yep.
Helmy's working hard. Phil Gordon is...
Well, I got to work harder than everyone else because I'm a bigger donkey than they are.
ESPN.com in 2 months.
What's that? Oh, hey, what's going on? Nice to see you. That's my editor at ESPN.com. Tell everyone what a slacker I am.
He's so much of a slacker that we keep the same story up for 2 months because it's still clicked by more people than my stories.
Well, all I can tell you, Andrew, is that I've been very busy. Actually, he's had some content from me for the last 6 weeks, and he hasn't posted it yet.
Not me. That would be the real editor.
The real editor, yeah.
Oh, is he busting your balls on the podcast right now?
Yeah, he is. That's okay. We can talk on the podcast.
It's just normal.
Nice. The Phil Helmuth almost bobblehead. Does it go on tilt?
Yeah, it does.
Throw chairs? No.
Yeah.
The doll is not real.
His arms do not go up like this.
Yeah.
Phil Helmy's signature.
Oh, Phil Helmuth's signature Oakleys. I don't think I'm going to be getting any of those.
Signature right there. You know,
Unless I can run them over with my car.
Old-time friends, right?
So, Andrew, yeah, you got a column on ESPN.com, and do you know what your click-through rate is? How many
My
viewers you get?
stories?
Yeah.
My stories get about 10,000 about a week.
10,000 a week.
Yours gets about 5,000 a day.
That's not bad. Thank you for clicking through on ESPN. If I ever put up new content, maybe it'll even get better.
And if you haven't clicked on it, go there now.
Yeah, go check out Andrew's stuff. He does have some new stuff for me, and I got about 6 new things I'm going to be sending him in the next couple
As
weeks.
soon as I get it.
All right, bud. We'll see you. How you doing? All right. I'm just doing a little podcast from the Lifestyle Show.
Can we get are you going to attend Camp Helmuth?
Am I going to attend Camp Helmuth?
Can we put your quote on the website at least?
I am not going to attend Camp Helmuth. However, you can say anything you want about Camp Helmuth.
We want a great quote from Phil Gordon. Like, there's no way I would ever go to...
There are 3 classes taught at Camp Helmuth. The first one is Temper Tantrums 101.
Yes, perfect.
The second class at Camp Helmuth, of course, is chair throwing. And in this day, you've actually hired some stunt guys to come out, right?
Absolutely.
And set up plate glass windows.
Absolutely.
And you get to throw chairs through plate glass windows. It's one of the only camps in the entire world where you get to practice throwing a chair through a plate glass window.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, now...
And the third is expletives.
Yeah.
This is the advanced expletives.
Okay, you're right.
Right?
Yeah.
Where you actually get to string 20 or 25 of them right in a row.
Yeah.
And until you can string 25 dirty words right in a row, you can't pass the class. That's it.
You need new material.
All right, well,
You gotta put a new spin on it or something. It's getting old.
that's Camp Helmuth for you. Camp Helmuth. When is it? August 18th through 21st at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas. How much is it going for? For you or for no, for the general public?
$19.99.
$19.90. That's not $19.95, folks. That's $1,995.
3 days at Caesars Palace.
3 days at Caesars Palace. You're going to live like the pros. Poker seminars from Phil and other top game stars. You're going to enjoy a beautiful gourmet banquet for sure.
Did you hear the Mike Matusow thing today?
Yes, I did hear about Mike. In fact, I've got a great quote from Mike here on this podcast about how he got a 40-minute penalty at the table at the start of play today. Yeah,
You saw it.
I know, I'm done.
Everybody's done.
I know. All your guys are done?
Everyone. Paul Darden's the only guy that's done.
Yeah. Well, the truth has a chance.
The truth has a chance. I'd love to see him do well, man.
All right, that's Brian Bosbaugh. He's a poker agent to the stars.
PokerRoyalty.com. Check it out.
PokerRoyalty.com.
You have any types of business opportunities or anything like that for any of the top poker pros.
In other words, if you want to make Brian money, give him a call.
That's exactly right.
All right, thanks, guys. Good luck with Camp Alma. Future Brands is here. We got Suited 4. I don't know what that is. Bunch of hats and T-shirts and stuff.
Bunch of hats and T-shirts.
What's your best hat or T-shirt here?
Well, how about this one right here?
You only get to choose one for the podcast. You can lead a horse to water, but a donkey will follow you to the river. I very much like that T-shirt.
Thank you, sir.
Is there an internet site?
We're 4 weeks old as a company. We don't even have an internet site. We put this out in 4 weeks. My partner has been in manufacturing for 20 years.
Contact you.
And I'm an ex-pro that teaches poker. I'm partnered with Phil Helmuth, and I have a poker school in the Bay Area.
Very good.
And this
Very
is what
good.
we do.
Looks great. The T-shirts look great. They're black. They got some nice hats.
Wool and leather jacket.
Wool and leather jackets. Looks good. Good stuff, boys. Get an internet site so I can prep it on my podcast.
I was going to ask.
Yeah, where are you? Where booth are you?
The Harrison Entertainment booth, actually.
What's that? This is expertinsight.com. Expert Insight. Okay, Party Poker's got a big booth with a Porsche in it. U.S. Poker Table Company. Chris Moneymaker has Moneymaker Gaming. Bunch of poker tables. Bright Trading is closing up shop now. It looks like stock market is closed for the day. Marcel Luske has a booth. Poker Player Newsletter has a booth. Full Tilt Poker obviously had a booth, as does Doyle's Room and Bodog. Every internet site's represented here. The Gambler's Bookstore, Gambler's Bookshop, gamblersbookshop.com is here. And where am I here?
This is the Harris Entertainment booth, but we are the Irwin Marketing Group, and we're doing all of the
All the collectible merchandise for the World Series of Poker. Can you buy a bracelet here? Because I couldn't win one.
You buy a coin.
Get your coin, official.
I want a bracelet.
Coin.
I want a
You
bracelet.
have to show us your seat card so you can prove that you were in it, though.
I want a bracelet. I don't want a commemorative coin. I want the bracelet. Where can you get this stuff on the internet?
I'm sorry?
Where can you get this stuff on the internet?
www.theirwingroup.com and theworldseriesopoker.com.
Great. It looks great. Is it real gold or is it
24 karat gold.
perfect? Sign in a copy of my book here for you guys. What's the best-selling product here?
Right now, the participants coin. People that could participate in the tournament with their seat card, they get the coin. And then
you get one for free?
No, but you can have one for free. We'll give you one.
absolutely.
All right, I just got a free product. Yeah.
And the second thing is the official event piece that shows the
I like
event
that.
itself.
There's a chip there that I probably could have used yesterday. An official commemorative coin, and then a very nice little graphic, yeah, that shows 4 aces, which I never got once. Anyway, it looks good. Great, guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Did you have a good show? Did you sell a lot?
Great show, yeah.
Yeah, sell a lot?
Fantastic.
Yeah. Well,
We'll be back to do it again
good
next
products.
year. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
IrwinGroup.com or World Series of Poker, WorldSeriesOfPoker.com. You can pick up all this World Series of Poker merchandise. Thanks, guys. And thanks for the coin. Yeah. How you doing?
You don't look like Andy Block?
No, he doesn't look like Andy Block.
Come on. Hang on.
No, Andy Block is taller and has much less hair.
Well, this is much less action.
All right, nice to meet you guys. I'm just walking around doing a little radio thing. So Gambler's Bookshop, friends of mine, gamblersbooks.com. You got to check that out. They have all the best poker books. Hey guys, what was your #1 selling title for the week?
The real deal.
No,
and
stop
tales
it.
from the.
No, they're blowing smoke right now. What was the number one?
Harrington.
And how many do you think you sold?
Tied between Harrington and Ace.
An Ace on the River by Barry Greenstein, new book.
300 each.
Those did 300 pieces each. That's good because now I know that people aren't going to be playing very well. Because everyone should have bought those books. Well, I don't know about the Greenstein book. I mean, you guys really think there's enough poker content in there to justify the $25 price tag? Seriously.
I truly have not read it yet.
It's awfully new.
Just came in the store.
There's not a lot of poker content in there. Great pictures, but one entire chapter of that book is dedicated to Barry Greenstein talking about poker and the sex life.
Now, the last 5 years.
Okay, that's he's talking about Harrington on Hold'em #2. Best book out in the last 5 years. I'd probably agree with that. Until my book comes out, of course, in October. We're heading over to the Full Tilt Suite, see what's going on over there.
Where are you playing at?
I'm not playing anywhere tonight. I'm going home. We're over to the Full Tilt Poker Suite. How's business, guys? You're just about done. Congratulations. You guys gave out a lot of posters.
About 500.
Yeah, because I think I've signed all 500 of them. My hand's about to fall off. All right, good job. I'm just walking around doing some promo work. And Hollywood Poker's here. I don't know what that is. I think that's James Woods' site. Poker Stars. And a kiosk where they were selling food, but that's closed now. The show's just winding down. It was 4 days long. And pretty successful for us. We sold quite a few Expert Insight DVDs. Anyway, PokerSpecs.com. Wow, some really funky looking glasses here. You wouldn't catch me. Wow, it looks like the guy from Star Trek The New Generation kind of glasses. Not good. Not going to recommend those. The Rocket Pens here. Player Magazine's here. I'm all in where, I don't know what that is. And yeah, that's about it right now. I can't really see too much going on. Major League Poker's here. Anyway, huge showroom floor. You can see a lot of the poker products out here. It's been jam-packed with people buying this stuff and getting the free t-shirts and hats and such all the time. Hi, nice to see you. That's okay. Say hello to everyone.
Hello, everybody.
How you doing?
I'm fine. How are you doing?
That was fantastic.
Handsome as ever. Yeah.
Very nice to see you.
The playground fee.
It was fun, huh?
Yeah.
Camera person from Celebrity Poker Showdown is here working on the Players Network show. And we're back to the EI booth, expertinsight.com. And that is all from the World Series Poker Lifestyle show, guys. We are out of here today and closing up shop. And thanks for listening to the podcast. See you guys tomorrow from the World Series of Poker. Well, it's day 1C at the World Series of Poker. We have another 1,800 competitors starting today. Unfortunately, I busted out last night, as you probably heard. I had to get up at about 9 this morning to come down to the World Series of Poker to do a 1-hour seminar for Harrah's, the teaching seminar. I felt like an idiot for trying to teach people to play No Limit Hold'em when I made such a bonehead play at the end of the play yesterday to bust out. Noted competitors that were also eliminated yesterday. Phil Hellmuth is out.
How do you blow 65,000 in chips?
I'm getting to you in a minute, Mike. Mike Matusow is playing today in the event, and unfortunately, Mike is going to join us here in the Full Tilt Lounge, despite the fact that play is currently taking place out at the table. Mike, it's the middle of the first level, and yet you're sitting in the Full Tilt Lounge. Now, you've not busted out, correct?
No, I ain't busted out.
And yet you're sitting here on the couch in what we're going to call the penalty box. The Full Tilt Suite is turned into the penalty box. Can you please just describe what happened at the table?
Well, I lost a small pot. It was a really small pot. I got my kings cracked as normal. Since I lose every hand I have, whenever I have kings, an overpair versus an underpair. So the very next hand I get jack 7 offsuit, and I literally just lay him down into the muck. But they skipped and touched the plastic part of the box. And then he calls Floorman over and says that I threw the cards at him, which was a blatant lie. And then he says they touched his hand, which is even more of a blatant lie. So then he tried to give me a 10-minute penalty, and I refused to take a 10-minute penalty. I said, I don't care who you call, I am not leaving this right now, no matter what happens. And then he apologized and let me stay. And so now the guy next to him, me, I'm whispering in the guy's ear. I'm like, this guy's fucking crazy. And
You whispered that into his ear.
I said, this guy's fucking crazy. He goes, then all of a sudden he goes, floor man, F-bomb. The dealer calls, floor
Now,
man.
at the World Series of Poker, if you ever use the word F, you get an automatic 10-minute penalty, no exceptions. So the dealer was probably right.
So I said,
and
are you
calling the
crazy,
tournament
dealer?
over.
I said, I'm whispering in his ear. Mike, if somebody heard it, you get a penalty. I said, this place, 20-minute penalty. I said, you too. He goes, 30-minute penalty. I said, you again. He goes, 40-minute penalty. And then I walked out.
Well, it's a good thing. I mean, if it had been another,
I would have took an hour.
if it would have been another 2 or 3 F-bombs, you might just take off until the dinner break.
Well, yeah, and at least I'd still be in the tournament, which is more than normal.
All right, so Mike Matusow joining us here.
Kings cracked the first 10 I played by 8.
Kings cracked on the first hand, 40-minute penalty. That's a really great start to the World Series of Poker Championship event for Mike Matusow.
Now I'll be able to say I made it through the first hour, which will be a first time this tournament. Man, I went nuts in there, dude.
That's not good, Mike.
I've never done that in my life.
Mike's going to try to calm down here. All I can tell you is that
Don't go in there and steam off the rest of your chips.
Mike,
Come on, I'm not even upset.
Mike's got to go. Mike's got to get refocused. So, Mike, let's talk about getting refocused at the table. When something bad happens to you at the table, what do you do to get refocused?
Well, I come to the table unfocused, and so when something bad happens to me, all I can do is make me play worse, which will make me play less time. No, I'm joking. What do I do to get refocused? I don't know. I think I'm going to go back in there, and this reminds me of something that happened. There's one other time I got like this, and that was in that 2002 when they gave up my seat to a juicy 4 and 800 live game late at nighttime, and I got so mad at the floor man because he had no right to give up my seat that I told all the people that took a shot at me that got the live one in the game over me that I was going to come and win the tournament the next day for what they did to me, and I came and won the tournament the next day. So I'm going to use this as a way of combating a bull decision and.
Get back to the table, focus on each hand.
I've never gone. That was maybe the second time I ever went. I went nuts in there, man.
And were you loud? And when people clapped?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Of course.
I went berserko, man.
And he's wearing the fantastic Full Tilt Poker representative shirt and jersey.
Don't worry about it though. Any publicity is good publicity.
Just don't go in there and steam off your chips.
No, I won't.
Okay, that's Mike Matusow. We're in the Full Tilt Lounge. It's the middle of the first level. Mike's getting a back rub instead of putting some bad beats on some of the internet qualifiers out there. He's going to get refocused, though. He's going to go out and potentially make it through the next level without a penalty.
Thanks for joining me for the 2005 World Series of Poker from Las Vegas. This podcast was brought to you by ExpertInsight.com, home of my poker instructional DVD. Get inside the mind of a pro at the final table at www.expertinsight.com. Tune in tomorrow for more stories, interviews, fun, and insight into the world of professional poker. For ExpertInsight.com, this is Phil Gordon from Las Vegas, Nevada.